Hello, 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 and thank you for joining me. I'm Paula at Paper Crafts by PRB, and I'm going to show you how to make these very easy page dangles. So, you just use scraps, use coordinating papers, and then I'm just using 3 scraps. So 3 scraps, and then you put you punch a hole at the top, and then you put your bulb pin in here, and then you put some kind of a dangle on that one. I just put a little bead. Okay, so then here is a daisy one. So again, I just did 3 pieces of cardstock, and then my bulb pin right there, and then a daisy dangle right there. So you would just like put an eyelet in on your page, on your journal page, and then put this into the eyelet. You could dangle it off of a pocket, you could dangle it off of the spine, you could dangle it off of the page. And then here is another one that I made, and this one has a butterfly. Okay, so they're very, very simple to make. All right, so I need to grab I can't believe the one thing I forgot was my glue, but it is right here. So I'll hobble on over there. I told you in the last video, I just had full knee replacement, so I'm still moving a little slow. Anyways, so this one is going to be a stamped postage stamp theme. Okay, so basically I've got my 3 layers right here. Here's one, and here's one. So if you want to, you can round those corners. You can round just some of the corners. You can round all of the corners. So I'm going to round this top corner. This top one. Okay, just like that. You can obviously ink up around your edges. Okay, and I'm going to round this bottom one as well. All right. Here we go. Okay, and then I'm going to go back through here and ink that up a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to ink this one up. And then all I'm going to do is on this top layer, you can make these any length that you want, any width that you want. Yeah, whatever works best for your journals is what you're going to do. Okay, so I have the top layer, I have the middle layer, and I have the back layer. So basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my postage stamps, or my stamps that I have, or my digital images, I don't know what you want to call them. And I'm going to go ahead and just glue those onto this front one. Okay, so I've got that. Okay, so this is a stamp that I made, and I'm just going to put that right there. All right, and then I have these other pieces that I stamped and cut out, so I'm just going to put these around it. No certain order, nothing too fancy, nothing too special, just kind of how I feel the need to have it look at best, I guess. Actually, this one should go over here, shouldn't it? Okay. Can I move this one over to here? Yep, I certainly can. Okay, and that one might be upside down. My goodness, what's wrong with me? Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to put this right here in the corner. And then I'm going to put this one here at the bottom. All right. So pretty easy, right? There we go. Now I'm just going to line all these up at the top so that I can punch a hole with my eyelet. I'm not using eyelets, but of course you can use eyelets if you'd like. Okay, so I'm just going to put that like that. Okay, and then I am going to put a hole in there, kind of at the center. That one might not have been at the center. Okay, and then I'm going to open up my bulb pin, and I'm going to put that in there just like this. Okay, and then I'm going to put, I guess I should have put that on first, huh? Okay, so let's redo that. We're going to go like this. I've got this little, it reminds me of steampunk. So I'm going to put that on there. I couldn't find a stamp. I was looking for a stamp charm, but I couldn't find one. Okay, so I'm just going to put that there. And there you have it. And that's, there we go. Well, that might be on backwards, but I think you get the gist of it. Okay, so I did a stamped one with postage stamps, first class mail, and then I did one with a butterfly, a pink butterfly, and here's a daisy one. Again, you can put these on the edge of your paper, the edge of your page. You can put them on your spine. You can put them on the edge of a book, of a pocket. All right, I hope you liked the video. If you haven't already, could you subscribe, please? I'd appreciate it. And give it a thumbs up or leave me a comment. Alrighty, until the next video. Thank you.